everyone, welcome back to my channel. So finally I was able to, it finally came in. So this is the, if you don't know by the title, you know I've been doing this series all year long. It is the BH Cosmetics Birthstone collection. Like, they've been releasing a palette for every single month this year representing the birthstone, and they launch always on the first of the month. They are all available on the BH Cosmetics. This is the second to last one. This is Citrine. So let's see. Now, you know my thoughts on last month's palette. I didn't really like it that much, but I have liked some pretty much a good amount. I feel like there is a lot of thought put into these palettes, so I have high hopes for this. So here's the palette. And then when we open it, this is the first time I'm opening it, pretty good actually. This is actually everything I was wanting. So I get the bright yellow, citrine main color. Love that the glitter's matching the yellow tones. There's some dark browns. There's a yellow in here. This one makes sense. So we're going to go ahead and swatch it. Why not? So anyways, also, this one I was able to get free shipping. I use just a generic code like Trend Mood or, you know, whatever is out there. And I get 10% off. So this came out to about $8.15 because it was free shipping. So that was pretty good. I usually try and do that 10% off code. And if there's free shipping, cool. If not, then, well, I just bite the bullet. But I feel like it took a long time to get here. I'm like so sad that it took this long. But it's here. It's what? When I received it, it was actually I received it on November 11th. Not too bad, I guess. But I ordered it on the 1st, so it did take quite a long time. So we're going to go ahead and swatch these, and this says, "You're golden, Citrine." Each of them has like a little quote by the mirror, and it comes with 7 shades. So we're going to start. I'm just going to go through the top row first with the big one. So they swatch pretty well. This one is Citrine. It's a nice yellow. Generous. That one's like a warm matte brown. Unique. A nice matte yellow. Dynamic. Ooh, that one's pretty. It's a nice warm tone, bronzy, orangey, metallic. Then the next 3. We have Inquisitive, which is a darker matte brown. We have Determined, which is a nice, almost like a champagne-y brown-ish. Tan. And then of course the glitter. Probably, oh, it has reflex of blue in it. But it's a yellow glitter with reflex of blue. So there are the swatches for those. Not bad considering. I might have glitter all over me. I mean, the color palette makes sense with the Birthstone Citrine. I know mine made sense. I just didn't like pastels. I don't like pastels, but I understand. Whatever. Alright. We're going to go ahead and zoom in. We're going to try her out, see if we like it. And then, of course, at the end of the video, like I always do, I'm going to go ahead and rank all of them from what I have. And then there's one more after this. It is the turquoise one from December. So one more and I'm done with this series. Alright, so we're zoomed in quite enough. I feel like that's pretty good. I primed my eyes with the P. Louise base, which I always do. I kind of like that one. Alright, so we're going to... I need to wash my brushes. We're going to get some brushes here. I'm just going to use just kind of like a basic Morphe brush here. And we're going to go ahead and start with the dark colors because that's what I usually do. So we're going to start with this shade right here, which is Inquisitive. What do we want to do? Well, we're just going to do a contoured eye because I feel like, I don't know. I'm wearing a wig today, so I'm trying to see how this is going to work. Oh, fuzzy. And excuse my brows, I'm like on a brow journey here. So you can see it does a pretty good job at the dark color. Okay, we're going to use Generous here, cleaning off my brush in between. And Generous we're going to use to blend it out. Now this is how I do my eyeshadow. I'm not saying this is the right way or the wrong way. You do what you need to do, whatever works for you. I feel like there's always a way to do it. Artists tend to kind of go really, really meticulously, which I really love, but me, I'm just kind of like, whatever. Because I'm just like, whatever. I just do what I need to do. Alright, and then I'm going to do Unique, which is that yellow shade. And forgive me if I'm going too fast. I'm just like, oh, this series I'm kind of like done. I'm so done with. Ooh, that actually made it blend out really nice. Add a nice hue of yellow there. Really soft. And I always get messy on my outer corner just because I like to just have that nice satisfaction of cleaning it up and crisping it up. We're just going to kind of deepen this a little more. Go back with the yellow to kind of softly diffuse that. Okay, no brow bone shade. You know how I feel about that, but that's okay. Actually, I can live with that. But we're going to go ahead and take the trusty Lancome Latte. I feel like this isn't vanilla enough, but it gets the job done on diffusing things because it's very sheer. Even though it says it's a matte, I feel like it's more of like a satin. Like Lancome, get it together. You don't know your finishes. Alright, so we've got that. Now we're going to do the inner corner, which I am going to take Citrine, and I'm going to use my finger because I like to use my finger. And we're just going to place her right there. Usually these type of shadows, like, or looks, I don't like because I'm olive tone, and yellows on me just look weird. I don't know, it makes me look like I'm dead or something. Alright, we're going to take Inquisitive, which is that dark shade, and we're going to fluff that into the citrine. So we have a nice transition there. Just kind of take it up a little bit, deepen a little bit. So we want this to be dark so that we're not dealing with washed out me. I like darker colors because I feel like lighter colors do tend to wash me out and make me look like I'm sleepy or dead. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, jump off, do the other eye, and also do the rest of my face, and then we'll do the lower. Alright, so we're going to do the lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and take Dynamic. I feel like that one's going to be a good shade to put under my eye. And we're going to sweep this guy all the way across. And I'm using the turquoise brush from BH Cosmetics because I got the Birthstones brush. Like, what was I saying? I'm going to take Unique, which is the yellow, and we're just going to buff this. I take my lower lash line very, very, like, I take it low because it kind of hides those little wrinkles that I got. I know it looks like I'm sleepy or whatever, but I can always clean it up. But I feel like it's too yellow. Why does this one seem lower? That's weird. I think I buffed this one a little too much. Anyways, we're going to take Determine and pop that in the inner corner. It's not bright enough, so we're going to do Brilliant. So what I've learned from these is that you do need a glitter glue for the pressed glitter. So I'm using the NYX Cosmetics one, or you can use the Too Faced if it's still around, because who knows? I never keep up with that. But I like the NYX one. It's inexpensive. And we put that on top of the inner corners, and then we're going to take Brilliant, which is the yellow. This reflects a lot of green. But it's pretty. I like it. It's really nice. Ooh, I just smudged my citrine here. Just kind of touch that up. Cool. I am liking so far. I just feel like I need to blend these out just a little. So I'm actually going to take a little bit more of Unique, which is the yellow. And I just want to diffuse that just a smidge. Alright, so I'm going to pop on liner, mascara, finish the rest of my face, and then I'm going to let you know how I feel about the citrine palette. Alright, so I put a wig on because I decided to wear these to work because they're kind of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with them, and then that way I get used to wearing them. This one has bangs, but they're too long. I'm going to pin them. But this is a real pretty red. I wish my hair could be this red. Seriously, but yeah, my hair does not take red anymore, so that's just what I'm dealing with. But I really like this wig. It's from Shein. If you don't know what Shein is, you need to check them out. So yeah, I like this wig. I can link this wig in the description below if you would like me to. Sorry, my pigtails are just kind of slipping out. I didn't want to put a wig cap on because it pinched my head yesterday, so I just kind of wanted to see how this one would stay. I'll work with it a little more, but yeah, onto the palette. It actually is really nice. A little bit too light for my taste, I feel. It reminds me of the Honey palette from Urban Decay. Not my favorite palette. It was too light for me, and then yellow tones tend to make me feel washed out, but I think with the red hair it actually balanced it out pretty nicely, so I'm not mad at it. I'm wearing the shade Chili from MAC because that's my favorite MAC lipstick of all time besides Marrakesh and Stone, which I'm sad it got discontinued, but this one's pretty nice. I liked the colors, I liked the color story, it all made sense. Of course I had to bring in, you know, the infamous brow bone highlight, but that's okay. I like the fact that I wish this was just a smidge darker to kind of really contrast with the yellows. Citrine was great. This one blended out really nice. This one blended out really nice, so not bad. And I did like that sparkle. It's really nice there. And yeah, I like the whole palette. Oh, and then I just realized I had put a little thing of yellow there, and I forgot to do the other side, so we're gonna do that. I took citrine and just kind of put it right under my wing just to add a little bit more of something there. Oh my gosh, the only thing about wigs is they itch. Alright, so we're gonna rank them all, see if we like, if the rankings have changed, if I like a palette a little more now or less. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I've got all of the palettes. It's going to be all 11 palettes that I have gotten so far from BH Cosmetics, and we're going to rank them. So here they are. This collection's huge now. Luckily they were cheap, because I'm not one to collect things that are super expensive, but it's BH Cosmetics, so it works. Alright, so we're going to rank them from least favorite to favorite. So least favorite. Decisions. I hate to do this. I don't know. When you look at everything, you're like, Sorry, you can probably hear my phone buzzing. Alright, we're gonna get to it. Least favorite. Opal. I don't like this one. It's too pastel for me, and I understand Opal is pastel. I understand that. But it's just too light. Like, I can't wear these. I mean, I love this, the Opal shade. I love the glitter, but everything else, I understand that's in the facets of the Opal. But I just, I just don't like pastels. That's the only thing. No deep shades to contrast it, nothing. That's a palette that you want to bring out when you want a little, like you want to jazz something up, then I would bring that palette out, but just don't see myself using it that much. Second least favorite, Aquamarine. It's not because I don't like it, because I love the fact that it has a brow bone shade. It has a deeper shade. However, pale blues don't look good on me. They look really awful. Sorry, I have a hair. They look really awful on me, and that's just me. So that's why I ranked it so low, because it just doesn't work. I like there's a transition shade, but I just didn't like that reddish shade. It didn't blend with everything else, so I just didn't understand it. So second least favorite. Third least favorite is Emerald. It made me look washed out. Although I could probably work with it a little more. I just wish there wasn't a reddish green, more of like reddish brown, and more of a dark hunter green. And then, of course, not the olive green. I don't understand the olive green. When I think of emerald, I think of really vibrant greens. This one is not so vibrant, so I was kind of disappointed. I didn't like the fact that this is very, it looks like a foresty palette. Didn't like. Alright. As much as I did enjoy this palette, I hate yellows. I really do. So I was all excited for it, so I ranked it a little lower. It makes sense. I understand if you're in disagreement with me, that's fine. It's just yellows on my skin tone just look awful. I tried to make it work, but I feel like my eyes are just not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just, yellows and me don't mix. So that one is fourth least favorite. Alright, we're going to do another one. Fifth least favorite. Alright, Amethyst. Sorry. Purples do look good on me because purples really accentuate my brown eyes, which I really like, but don't like purple. And I feel like there was too much repetitiveness of these pinky purple shades. Dark purple would have worked. We don't need that many transition shades. So, I mean, I love this purple, but I wish that it had a dark purple in it, just not for me. Alright, so those are the bottom 5 palettes that I just don't like. Alright, so now for the top 5, going from bottom to top. We are going to say, I mean, I know I ranked Ruby pretty low, but this shade just makes me want to, I've been using it and then I'm like, ooh, I really like this shade. And this would have worked with my hair, but I really do like the fact that there's a dark brown because I can really add some depth to it. I felt like they were a little bit on the orange side, not necessarily in the red. I wish this had deeper reds, but I did like it nonetheless. It was very good. I've been playing with it and I'm liking it just a little bit more. So Ruby is in the bottom top 5. Alright. It's like a toss-up between Pearl and Peridot. Peridot is the next one that I'm not a fan of. Is it 5? I meant 6. Why did I do top 5? Top 6. Bottom of the top 6. Okay. This one's the second least favorite, or of the bottom of the top 6. Okay, so this one I liked. I love these like really, really pretty like lime green colors. I love that glitter. It's really nice. And there's a dark hunter green. Why wasn't that in the emerald palette? Why? It's in the Peridot one. But I didn't understand these two. I'm like, they are pretty close in shade. One's darker than the other, so I didn't really like this one. Ruby is below it, but this one is above it. Alright. Pearl is the fourth favorite. It is a practical palette. It's a staple palette. I wish there was a brow bone shade in there. instead of two different types of, because I made pearl, it could have had a nice vanilla shade in there, so I can't believe they missed that opportunity. But I mean, I don't need two browns, but I liked it nonetheless. It actually did a very good look on me. I liked it. It works for practically every day. So there we go. All right, third favorite choices. Garnet. I like garnet. It's very deep reds. This would work perfect with my hair. I just wish this was a darker red instead of like a tad different from the Ruby palette. I love this black glitter. The dark brown is lovely. It has a brow bone shade. It has everything that I need. So this is a really nice, really warm reddish palette that I have been using a lot of. So garnet is the third favorite. Second favorite is sapphire, because surprisingly I didn't like it at first, and I've been using it and I really like these sapphire blues. They're really pretty. So I've been using it. I just wish there was a brow bone shade in there or something or other of like a transition shade, but I like the shades. It's very pretty, and really bright sapphires on me look good. So I am happy with this one. And of course, you know, it's still my favorite, the diamond palette. This has everything I love. It's got crease shades, it's got a dark shade, it's got a really nice brow bone shade. Like, this shade is awesome. Anytime I feel like I want to really like define my brow bone, this I always get this one. So the silvers are nice. It's just everything that I like as a practical palette. So top palette out of the 11. So here's the rankings for all of them. One more to go and then I'm done with this series. Thank God. I'm tired. This has been a series that I've just always wanted to do. I've tried to do the makeup wise, but I feel like this one is perfect because it came out every month. It gave me kind of time to really plan out a look, or sometimes I just go with the look. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Did I enjoy the citrine overall? It's yellow and I'm not a fan of yellow. It's a little too yellow for me, but if you like fall colors, this will definitely be one of those things that you would enjoy. I was going to do a nude lip, but it made me look even deader, so I had to put chili on to kind of like save this look. But I really do appreciate BH Cosmetics for doing these, because these are fun, because honestly, these are nice gifts for like Christmas. I mean, if you know somebody, their birth month, and they like eyeshadow, get them this. It's a good idea. Alright, so that completes my video for the citrine palette for November. Stay tuned in December. I will have the final one, and then of course I will be trying to post twice a week. I've been pretty good about it so far, so I've just kind of fallen a little behind as far as like filming. I just want to get it ahead. I like to get ahead and then kind of do that, but sometimes I get too far ahead. So if you have any ideas of how to really balance this with a full-time job, let me know, because I would really love that. But anyways, that's the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you are interested in this wig, I will link it down below. And I don't know, maybe I'll wear a wig every video. Who knows? So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one.